Dancing with Franklin was an experience. Through the whole thing, I was like, my God, this is the one episode my dad's gonna watch, and he's gonna call me up and be like, all right, we need to talk. Woo! Look out. You know, it's not that bad. I mean, it's dancing.
The only person that I'm not sure about...
Michael.
Judging it based on how quiet he is.
You're saying he was in love with a girl, so it's not like he's bisexual. He's...
I thought he was.
Probably. He seems like this is who he is. Like, it's not a...
I don't get that from him at all. Yeah, I mean, I don't get that he's
just
hiding anything. I think
no.
he's just a quiet...
With Michael and the whole bisexual thing, one would think that he might be a straight guy. But I didn't. You know, Michael just seemed, you know, very gay to me.
I knew going into this that I can't think about it too much because then I start to screw up.
I heard some interesting gossip about last night. No one's talking.
The reason I said I was bisexual is because I actually mentioned that, you know, I had a girlfriend. And it kind of just slipped out.
But you were going on a gay dating show.
Yes.
What are your expectations? That you're supposed to be... I'm gonna basically say that we are all gay that are here on this show.
Yeah. I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna go along with it. I'm just gonna say that I was bisexual.
Are you bisexual?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
What gay man are you?
Okay.
No, really?
No, I think that's it.
I'm spending more time by myself. There's no noise, there's no one walking around. It's super lonely. It's incredibly lonely.
Franklin kind of remained a little more isolated, and I hope we didn't exclude him at all, but I kind of felt there was a separation between Brian and I and Franklin.
I think we all are just ready to, like, have it done, you know? I'm dying to know what happens afterwards.
I don't know. I guess we'll see.
So I can't wait to see him on a level when it's just two of us.
What happens if you, like, say you do win, and then you decide you don't like him after? I mean, we don't really know.
I have feelings for James, and I want him to look at me and feel the same way and know that he totally won me over.
It's hard to say, though. I don't know. I guess we'll see. Could be interesting.
The jealousy is like something that's starting to, like, build. I didn't think that it would be like that.
At this point, we've invested so much that, you know, emotionally, that no one wants to not get chosen.
Coming up next, James and Andra debate over who to choose.
Brian's a wild card.
And James reveals his true feelings.
Plus, I don't know if it would go anywhere.
Plus, a final visit with the mates gets confrontational.
Because he was playing me, Franklin, that's why. Because he was playing me to get to James.
As Boy Meets Boy continues.
With the three guys in the house, myself, Brian, and Franklin, dynamics in the house completely shifted. There's just three of us. It's like, you know. If I had to make a decision right now who he was going to pick, I think he would pick Brian.
I think right now Franklin is in the lead. If somebody has to be in the lead, I think Franklin.
I'm of the opinion that Wes will be chosen. Wes had a date last night with James and it went very well.
At this point, it really is anyone's game. Who knows what's going to happen next?
There's chemistry with all of them. Three really great catches.
I don't know. I think it's going to have to be you're right there and you just look at them and you see what you see or don't see. Brian's a wild card. I've just realized. He's so sweet and so easy to get along with.
I know that, but
Wes, I just have a nice chemistry with. They'd be fun to do stuff with. They'd be fun, watch movies with. It'd be just fun to be near. But of those two, Brian would be there, physically be there.
Right.
And Wes, I don't know if it would go anywhere.
I just don't think he's ready for you.
And I think that's the same with Franklin.
Yeah.
Of course there's the physical attraction to both of them and the comfort and the chemistry and the everything, but with Franklin, I think it more might be just the physical.
I mean, I don't know, but maybe when he's standing across from you, you won't be able to say goodbye. I don't know.
At that point in the conversation, my focus changed to, okay, but now I gotta find out who's straight so I don't pick the straight guy.
Part of me wants to think about every possibility so that when it happens, I'm already prepared.
I'm hoping I picked correctly, but to say to someone, I don't pick you because I think you're straight, that's really tough.
It's again, we're back at the thing we did before.
Andra and I were trying to figure out who we thought the straight guys were. And one person that we were kind of mixed on, Andra thought Sean was straight.
Sean was another one. I was thinking, I'm like, Sean.
I don't know. Sean, I don't know.
That's the one person who really stood out. So we were kind of going through all the activities and through her conversations with them and through my conversations.
I think he's just a really sensitive, he's just a really sensitive guy.
He did some things that were kind of more straight, but we just didn't know because he's such an introverted kind of person.
I took him home, walked him to his door and said goodnight. And if we were on a date, that's when you would give him a kiss on the cheek or something, just something. That's what somebody would do, I think. But I could sense the reservation in that kind of affectionate display. And I think that's why.
The experience was a little bit hard on me just emotionally because I think that just is the burden of not being totally truthful with everybody in the house. There's been a few interesting moments. Okay, what if I'm getting this lap dance and they realize that I'm not aroused? I downed my drink right there to help get me through the moment. God, that was hilarious.
You will be singing I Will Survive as well.
Let's do this. Stereotypes are bullshit. We're individuals, and that's really what I'm hoping that comes out of this show is individuality.
It's tough, huh? Because I can't figure it out.
Go with your gut.
James and Andra, they're coming over to our house just to hang out one last time before the final elimination.
It was really difficult to go to the maid's house because I want to tell them.
You also want a hot dog?
Yeah.
It's cool to know that I've had a date with each of you in the last 24 hours.
I know. That's what I was just telling them earlier. I'm like, you're dating all of my roommates?
Oh my God.
Wow, this guy has a lot of nerve. At this point now, everybody is just, very comfortable and can say whatever they want. When he calls the house, it's James. Who's it for?
Andra, she wanted to feel each of them out, and I guess she'd formulated kind of what her angles were going to be. Her goal was to figure out who's straight.
I wanted a chance to just see what the mates would do. Gay men are just totally different for me than straight men.
What do you mean by, what is the difference with gay men and straight men?
I'm saying that I came here and I was surprised to see that there's so many different gay men. I didn't know that the spectrum was so large.
You go out in West Hollywood or whatever, and you're around the same type of people.
By same type of people, what kind of people are you speaking of?
All they want is just that physical moment right there. There's nothing ever deeper. I mean, I got so sick of it. There's nothing I wanted to hear more than about the other person's day. Not about how pretty I am or whatever.
You're pretty?
She wanted to really pull at their heartstrings and see